How the hell? My God. My God. I'm glad this guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. What? What? I believe in you, Arbeth. I believe in you. I believe in you like a 3-year-old believes in Santa. They usually do. But some of them have nightmares.
Here. Good to see you.
In theory. I hate you. I hate you. I hate you so much right now.
Happy to see you again,
8,
Plutus Fluff
7,
55.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Alright, here we go. Boom! Oh! Is that really a million? A million roses? Amazing! That's amazing! We're rather impressed. Such a pointless exercise. Well, thank you for doing it. We're so pleased. Yes, let's go home now.
You did it.
Thank you, Mari. Look at this! Look at this! It's 9:27. 1 million roses! 50 years of raising Pokemon. How old are you? How old are you? What do you mean 50 years? You look 18 at the oldest. There's still life in your eyes. You look like you still have hopes and dreams. What do you mean 50 years? Learned that white strawberries exist. Now Daisy, female. Daisy's name in Japan is Horumon, apparently. The second cousin who is a cow through and through. The running speed is the same as whether on 2 or 4 legs. I'm glad they don't have the old description for Daisy. For those who don't know, Daisy's feet squirt milk when she runs. I just think this is important for y'all to know. I need to do backspin if I'm doing this. I got distracted by the golf cart. I screwed that up because I thought I was going to get hit by a golf cart. How the hell? My God.
Vividist's key. It's a pleasure to see you.
My God. I'm glad this guy has no peripheral vision whatsoever. What? What?
Hi, a Pixel Rose. Happy you're here.
The pet counter got fixed today. I think we were missing about 200 and some pets for Mari on the counter.
Usually do.
Visually,
Some of them have
so
nightmares.
that got fixed.
In theory, I hate you.
They were
I
there.
hate you.
To be clear, they were still counting, but they
So
weren't
much
showing.
right now. 8,
Ugh.
7, 6, 5.
So like if you were to check the VOD from this
4,
morning, it would be like down to like
3,
2.7, I think.
2, 1.
But hello! Well, I looked into it because it was brought up this morning that we were missing a whole bunch of the Dodge Blossoms. Like a whole bunch of the Dodge Blossoms were just completely missing. I'm like, well, that's not good. So I looked into that. That's not supposed to be live. Why is that live? Go away. Sorry, I just realized I was live on TikTok, and I told it I'm not doing TikTok anymore. Remove TikTok. Yes. Okay. No more TikTok. They lost their Cameron privileges. They can still have videos, but they get no more me. No more live me because they've been gross. But hello to Snow, Pluto, Vividist, and Rose. Thank you for checking in. Ba-da-ba. Ba-da-ba. By the way, we broke the $150 mark on the sponsorship right now. So huge thank you to everybody taking part in that. Wow, I didn't realize you could see the texture on the balloons there. I did not pay close enough attention to this. I didn't realize there was a crude drawing of the prince in the middle of that either. Like, just a poorly drawn prince in the open. Ow. There we go. And look, proper number. Because it was at 970. 1,150. Much more accurate to what it should be. So we did actually stream this before, but I think I had a mental breakdown that day. Ooh. Nice, Theranos. I hope you enjoy being 3 seconds behind everybody else. Oh, I got sneeze. Achoo! Achoo! Woo! I'm okay. Welcome to Katamari Forever. This is actually probably my most played Katamari, aside from We Love Katamari, but that's only because of the reroll. This is... Really? The gingerbread house is the first one in this one? I did not remember that. See, this is the thing. I would always replay it rather than actually, like, go through. Good morning. Such beauty sleep we had. Ready to keep the peace in the great cosmos? Great cosmos? What is that? Do we have one? So the king has amnesia in this, by the way. Holy for holy, if you say so. Appreciate the input. We've forgotten so much. Like, who are we again, and why do we say we? Haha, nice. So we're not possessed or anything? No parasitic twins? How very lonely. Oh well. Still, life is sweet. Oh, we have a request. We need to find all our sweetest memories. So, uncover those sweet moments in our head. Who are you again? The prince? Poor you. This is our thing, yes? To order you around? We must have worked very hard to get this far. Shush! We don't need any input on this one. Enough chit-chat. Off to sweetness and light. Ah. Ba 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 da ba da ba. The sweet smell of whatchamacallit. Cannot remember, but we feel it in there. Roll up tons of sweets, maybe that'll help. That brother and sister will fill in the blanks. You have this much time and not a moment longer. So, scoot and sweet. Oh, I forgot they moved the witch up to the hill. No. So, yeah, the biggest disadvantage of this Katamari game is they put filters on every level. And on its own, it's kind of neat, but they did it in a way that it took out so much detail, because they made everything sketchy, and they were trying to add more detail to kind of deal with what was going on at the times, and the whole HD aspect was now standard, and they're like, well, we gotta do an HD game, and we want to keep up with things, and... I get it. Like, I do get it. Come here. Come here. Like, I get why they did it. It wasn't a good choice, but I understand why they did it. There's honey. Go over here. Apparently I'm not big enough to roll that thing up yet. I should have been. There we go. Boop, boop, boop. But we are running this on emulator this time because I didn't feel like hooking up my PS3. But it does run really well on emulator. Like, surprisingly well. I didn't realize this game was also frame capped to 30, but I think a lot of games PS3 era were, unless they were 3D games, in which case you'd get 60. But I hope everybody's doing all right tonight. I've been stressing about things, and I know part of it's because people are going back to school and things like that, but like seeing lower numbers has been really mentally overwhelming. So I've been trying to figure out what I can do, and I want to do like more in-demand games. I need to get Minecraft back in the rotation for sure. I should be able to roll that one up. Go, there we go. Can I get that stool? I don't think I can get the stool. Boom. Hey, bunny. Do, 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 do. What am I smelling? This has been happening a lot. Oh, no! Did we crash on the level? Oh, no! There it goes. What am I smelling, though? One sec. I don't know what I'm smelling. I don't like it. But we got 100%. Look at that. Let's go. Beyond sweet. Too much. Fat, pimply, toothless. Not so dolce vita. No. But as Katamaris go, it's a sweet achievement. What'd you get the most? A Katamari packed with snacks? Good roll. I was gonna say, it's a perfect score. I nailed that. 120! It's not out of 100? Later games are out of 100. A mathematical miracle. Math-miracle. Math-miracle. Okay. Bum ba da ba ba da ba ba ba. Ba ba ba. Hi, BB. One sec. We got a nose. We got some nose. And we got honey. And I've apparently got a little deal up in my corner. I guess it's because I'm doing multi-streaming. Yeah. 1 bonus gift sub for purchase of 5 gift subs. Cool. That lasts all week. I didn't know that was going. Hi, BB. Hi. Hi. The Queen's Diary. Things the Queen does while the King has amnesia. Gets distracted by a witch and trips with a plate of sweets. And gives him more brain trauma. No, the prince is trapped under a house. La la la. Yay, I got a trophy. Okay, let me grab the emulator really quick. Weep. Weep, go over here, config. Be on the correct screen, please. And then we're just gonna try 88. Turn up the volume a little bit. They won't make you better or anything. It's fine. I don't want the nose. We are gonna play as Honey. Because we unlocked Honey. Actually, wait, can I adjust the sound in game again? Is that still... Yeah, it should be. Go over here. Sound and vibration. Be there. So yeah, I did this one, and now we've got the calories. So the one thing I really like about this Katamari is this one also, I think this is the only one that does this, but if you look in the bottom right, you can see that there's also a shooting star. It's a little bit, it's behind the chain by my knee, but it shows the cousin that is in the level, the present in the level, and if there's a shooting star. So the next one has 2 cousins and a present, no shooting star. And I think that's such an important little bit to the gameplay to know if there's a shooting star. Once Upon a Katamari does not have that reference. It does tell you if there's a cousin, it does tell you if there's a present, but it does not tell you if there is a shooting star. Hey, Monolith! Ba ba ba. I just remembered something. This planet has a bit of a food shortage. Roll around this supermarket and roll up food. See how many calories you can rake up in this amount of time. Ready, go! But yeah, they put the sketchy filter on everything, and I think that's really where this game gets hindered. But they added the ability to jump, and I think it's actually one of the best additions they ever did to the game. Which is why I was also really sad to see it was gone in Once Upon a Katamari. Which is also weird, because it was there in, I believe it was there in Rolling Live. I wonder if that means they'll bring it, I mean, I assume they would bring that back in the new update, at least for those stages? It's not required, but... Hey, Clue! I think it was in Rolling Live. I only played Rolling Live a little bit, so I could be entirely wrong there. Where are we looking? Ah! Hans! Wait, why does Hans have a calorie count? Hans! Sorry, I was on the wrong screen a little bit there. Well, my other screen, I usually have Twitch open on that so I can monitor stuff, and I forgot. Don't. Give me all the fish products. There we go. I require your calories, so I'm hanging out in the vegetable section for some reason. Not gonna get nearly enough there. Up here, however. There we go. Hey, Rose! I don't remember where the present is. There's the present. Okay, we got Hans, we got the present. There's a second cousin here, though. But I don't know if this Katamari has both of them from the get-go, or if I have to replay. I would not be surprised if I have to replay the level. I mean, I would think Harvest would be here. But yeah, I don't think both cousins are here the first pass. Most of the Katamari games you have to replay a level, but it's kind of just artificial padding. There we go. Well, we broke 1,000,000 calories. For me stopping part way to grab some stuff, I think I've done quite alright in this level. go. Trying to get the giant melon, the giant pumpkins out of the tree is not working out. There we go. Oh no! You're right, Cernos. What am I complaining about? This is literally my favorite game series of all time. Oh. Breakfast, lunch, dinner! The only one I'd complain about, it was a bit of a problem in Touch My Katamari because you had to replay levels and they put so many, like, I think in Touch My Katamari specifically, they separated the present and the cousin, so you had to play the level to get the cousin and then play the level again to get the present, rather than making them two separate entities that you could collect at their own pace, which was absurd. Like, they shouldn't be separate things at all. I mean, they should be entirely separate things. They should not affect each other's existence, and that was the problem with Touch My Katamari, was that had very harsh artificial padding. You also had to replay levels to get lucky enough to unlock more levels by collecting fans, which fans were a good luck. Maybe they're in the level, and you got, like, candy bonus. What do you mean 84? We got the gum. What do you mean 84 points? Oh, we did get both cousins. Okay, so in this one you don't have to replay for cousins. I didn't even realize I got Ichigo. Ba-ba-da-ba. Star number 2. Still so many to go. The only disadvantage in this one is for presents, you have to go here and then you go to a new area to get it. But I think this might be the most inspired little, like, level select that they've done. Like, a lot of them don't have this much charm to them. And, like, even the cousin select, right? You have the little balloons here and you go between the panels and you can see all the cousins that you've unlocked, and I don't know, there's a lot more charm here that you don't get in the other Katamaris, and I think they did a really good job. Like, look, you got Havana and Johnson inside the pink cart there. You've got Natsuo and Fujio. You got Druby, and I'm not sure which cousin's on the right. You've got Slip, and I don't know which cousin's next to that. You got Dangle all by himself up in the one green Katamari. You got Hans and another one in that purple one there. Like, there's so much charm in this overworld that just isn't there in the other ones. Yeah, they really, really went all out. And I think the thing that really gets me, too, is, like, when you go to the level select, like, the actual level select, look how beautiful this scene is. You have this, like, really neat background that's, like, scrolling there. You've got a full, like, set of stages here to flip between. You've got an astrolabe going on. Like, there's so much character in this overlay. And then the new one's like, walk around the overworld, pick the level. Like, because they went back to what We Love Katamari did. But this was like a good evolution of what We Love Katamari did. Because We Love Katamari was drawn to look like it was a book, and this one's like, what if it actually was a book? I just think this is one of the better made Katamaris. We're starting to recall, but this just won't do. Dogs and thunderclouds, erasers and handcuffs. Were we so clueless? Of course not. So a little organization, a little house cleaning. We need you to bundle up the clutter in our head. We were always like this? Ha! Go. Hey, cut off. I don't know what the last word was. It's fine. Hans is just rocking out. There's the present. Can't get that yet. This level's a bit annoying. It is roll up 100 objects within the time limit. Honey does not count. King's mad because I cut him off. It's fine. Now, the catch with this level is there is a power-up that will create magnetism right there. And it'll pull things in. The problem with it, though, is that if I use it to pull things in, I have to be big enough to pick them up, and I already can't pick up most of these things, so it's better if I use that a bit later. We go get those. Go get those. I think my record on this level is like 115, though. This level was originally going to be a big inspiration for my streams. Not this level, sorry, this game. I used to actually have it so the upper left corner would be my alerts. Well, my alerts would pop up like the King of All Cosmos speaking. I had a chat thing in the upper left that would also show off some of the stuff that people did. And then one of the things I had was when I got a raid, it would actually do that cousin effect. But I never fully finished it. And I really did like that. No! I really did like that cousin effect when I did it. No! Really? Well, now I'm annoyed. I almost had it under 2 minutes, but I missed the 2 objects up here. It's fine. I hate that level. I hate that level just because it's collect the specific things and find them. Like, it's one of my least favorite kinds of levels. It's not bad, it's just like, it's this idea of memorize where the things are in the order to get them, rather than have fun find the lines. What's my score? It's not gonna be good. Yeah, have a nice nap. Thanks. Thanks, Your Majesty. Yep. Yeah, I know. I did a bad job. But I got the present, which is a giant antenna. Got Lemore. Do love Lemore. Lemore is one of the weirder cousins, but I think that's one of the advantages of Lemore is Lemore very much set in stone very early on that the cousins did not have to follow the standard body type. So when people would make their own cousin, they got to have more fun with it, you know? Like, Lemore was very much that, like, yeah, no, they don't have to have the same body type as everybody else. Rose up to 55 already? I don't think the 40 triggered. I'm gonna be real. Where? I don't have anything for you, Rose. Wait, Rose, you did it the first time around, didn't you? You did the sponsorship the first time around, and then you've downloaded it for this one. And then, yeah. So, you can technically get probably the dailies, the 5 days in a row, the 60 and the 70. And just not the lower one. That's pretty cool, though. So, you're actually still very much able to get some of them. I need to make a note of that, actually, in the Discord really quick. But yeah, knowing that triggered. Oh yeah, other rose. Too many roses. Too many roses. Not enough thorns. But yeah, we did get everything. There's no shooting star in that level, so we can go over here. Ow. But yeah, no, it's really good to see that that one did trigger, which means it is tracking. So you would be able to get the 60 and the 70 and possibly the 2 days in a row. I don't know when you first downloaded it. But it may not track those if you've already triggered that part. But in theory, the 2 day and the 5 day. Alright, this is gonna be a bit harder. We need to get 20 centimeters. I'm putting my mouse on the screen right where the edge is. There we go. Oh, maybe. Maybe. Now the interesting thing here is we did this on the other Katamari, and we found out that we can roll up the side of the Katamari at just the right rate to be just a little too big. Like I think we were at we rolled up there and got to 20 point, I think it was 20.3. By the time we got Marcy. The exception being they gave us a lot more things to roll up here. But we know it's Marcy. Outdoors should have the present, unless they've moved it. Nope, right out here. Can't roll it up yet, though. But that is really good to know that, like, even if the early events don't necessarily track, being able to get the later ones means some of the stuff that we weren't able to do before. That's really cool that it's, like, picking up where it left off. Okay, we got the present. But yeah, I could jump for Marcy here. But the way I got Marcy last time was I got very... I was at 20. Hey, Arky! I'm definitely losing frames here. Okay, I should be big enough now. Yeah, I'm slightly over. I'm at like 20.5. Let's just call that good. Am I right if I say 20.5? I was after 20. Did I go a little over? Maybe. Probably. How do we do? 20. See, okay, it was 23 here. So that's what had happened. I had mismeasured before. Okay, I think they're giving different measurements for the same size, which is a really interesting issue to have. We got the scarf though. Yeah, let me look at the feed to see. More 2 days in a row, snow in the... Yeah, okay, so you did get the 2 days in a row. So yeah. That should, in theory, then count for it. Because, yeah, you did get the 2 days in a row. Good shout. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's redo that level. Just because I know I can do better. I hate this though. If you look at the bottom, it says graphical style. I'm not allowed to change the graphical style yet. You have to beat the game to unlock it, and that is my #1 gripe with this game. I want to play it in the classic visuals. You can play it in the classic visuals, but only after you beat the game. Which is such a huge letdown. Or like you have to, I think you have to beat the game for the first playthrough. And then it lets you. And it's like, I get it, but it's still, ugh. Also, I'm going to do the annoying thing just because I did mention it with Rose. If you have not checked it out, ! Marvel, or you can scroll down. There is a In the info panels, there is a panel for Marvel Strike Force. If you download it through the link that would be provided from the command, or by clicking that image and download it to your mobile device without a VPN or a ad block on, because those can stop it from tracking, playing that game will help me pay bills. Like, in 3 days, we've earned just over $150, which is $150 I would not otherwise have. So that support really does go a long way. You don't need to spend any money. Just installing it and launching it, if you haven't before through it, nets me $5. If you have installed before but didn't meet all the goals, you can apparently still meet those goals and still complete things, even if you haven't before. So that's pretty huge. So just saying, like, it's a free way to support me. You just got to play the game for like 15 minutes a day for a few days. It goes until September 3rd. So. Oh, this is dangerous. I'm eyeballing how big I need to be for this. If I go over here, if I can roll up Marnie, I'm too big. Which I'm a little worried I might be too big. I am too big. Can we knock some of this off? We are having trouble trying to knock anything off. No. Go. Let's see how we did. It feels smaller than the last one, but we were able to roll up Marcy, so I don't think it was smaller. Yep, skip ahead to the scoring. It was worse! Awesome. We did even worse. Try again! This time with a reference. So I did go over.
Everybody, you're looking super handsome.
Thank you. All right, let's see if my dartboard marker helps me this time. Do re mi katamari do. That is literally the name of the song. Is Do re mi katamari do. Do re mi katamari do. Wow. So, because I've streamed this enough, I feel like some of you, even if you've never played, may have a favorite Katamari cousin now. So I'm going to ask the question of, who is your favorite Katamari cousin? Do you have one? Have you thought about it? There's a dog down here. Pretty sure if y'all have been watching me or paying attention, you know who my favorite Katamari cousin is, so I don't even need to answer that question. I will answer that question, I just don't need to. Pretty sure those squirt guns are supposed to be 20. Can't roll them up, which means we're still kind of good there. Okay, I'm just gonna stop it there, as I think I've gone a little big. but I think I'm better than we were before. My favorite cousin is Kanoko. And it's not even close. Like, I love Kanoko. I love the mushroom design. I love that her feet retract. Her feet and arms retract when she lays down. Which I think is amazing. I also think she's one of the easier ones to stylize into, like, unique designs. Ba-da-bum. Bub-a-dup. Bub-a-dup. If you reject the norm, you need a new standard. There we go, 26. We were a lot closer there. Was a bit larger than I'd like, but a 96 is much more proper. You want a star or a star? I want the star. They did remove the ability, like him even asking, in the new games, which I think is fair. Like, of course, I'm gonna take the one that is better. It removes the chance for any mistakes. Sorry, I'm trimming BB's nails. Oh, buddy. There we go. Got that one. Give me your other paw. No? Okay, you don't want to do the other paw? That's fine. I'm in a mood. Hi, Sharon. Okay, Marcy. Marcy. Hello? Marcy appears to be stuck. You're not stuck. Ichigo's stuck. Dangle's fine. Hans is fine. Prince is fine. Ichigo and Marcy are stuck. Do. Okay, switching over to Marcy. Over here. I don't want the large antenna. I would like the scarf. Oh, that's a lovely shade. I like her scarf. Okay. I don't think I've ever actually actively played as Marcy. This is a new one for me. Oh, we got 2 levels. Sprinkler level or rich? I think we'll do sprinkler. 2 cousins, 2 presents. One of the cousins is Pooh. I don't remember what the presents are. I never remember that. Who is the other cousin? One is Pooh. Is it Fujio? No, it's not Fujio. Who is the other cousin here? One of them is Pooh. That's all I can remember. Like, she's here somewhere. But I got What cousin? Found one of the presents already. I can't reach it, but I found it. And there's Cousin Pooh. Sweet. Ah. There we go. Got the present. But yeah, the way this level in Katamari works is instead of rolling up things, you are just simply removing the drought. But in order to do that, there are certain spots you have to roll to. Go over here. And get up here. Is it Natsuo? It was a Natsuo shrine. I don't think it's her, though. There's another present. Who is the other cousin here? Almost out of water. Got it. There we go. Back in the water again. Power Wash Sim, eat your heart out. Okay. There we go. I don't know what other cousin is here. No, not the kangaroo. There we go. What other cousin? Give me water. I'm confused because it says I'm missing a cousin. I don't know if this is one of the trick levels. Like, do I have to come back as Pooh and then... will the other cousin spawn in her place? Something feels wrong. Because I don't remember that being the case. Well, let's roll back here. Like, we've got a minute left. There we go. We got almost everything back here. We got everything up top. We just missed a lot in the front. What cousin did I miss? Oh, there's no more water, so... But, like, I got a lot there. Like, I got a lot. I'm actually confused that the blanket is still... or the towel is still hanging there. Like, I'm confused. Because that should have disappeared. Na-da-da! Calculating score. Yeah, 100 points. Like, I got the second highest score possible. Got the pinwheel. Got the rings. So we got both presents. And we got one cousin? Who is the other cousin? Like, I missed a cousin in this level and I have no idea who. I didn't see anyone. Do I have to play as Pooh? Who did I miss? Like, I'm gonna go back in. Like, I'm going back in. Brr, 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 brr. Pooh is straightforward. Pooh is right up here. Who is not there this time. Come on. Come on. Up. I don't know what cousin I miss. Like, it says I'm missing a cousin. Where am I missing a cousin, though? Because that would typically be fairly obvious. Like, I'm not even trying to do well on the level. I'm just trying to figure out where the cousin that I'm missing is, and it's like I got nothing. Not here. It's not the frilled lizard. Frilled lizard. Who am I missing? And why don't I know? I thought it was only Pooh here. Like, I am trying to think of who I could possibly be missing, and it's like, no, there's somewhere else, there's somewhere else, there's somewhere else. Like, who am I missing? Like, I'm weirdly about to search it up, because it's like, I don't even know where I could be missing them. Who's the tiny one running around? Not there. Are you back in the starting area? There's a boat, a very small swan boat. No? Okay, we're gonna pause for a second. Katamari Forever Sprinkler level. No. Says Pooh is there. Desert. The desert is a place where the Robo King sends you to roll a Katamari. Okay. Kunihiro. Kunihiro? They were a... That's present locations. Standing on top of the stone Natsuo statue. Oh. Okay. Yeesh. Also, hi, Artisy. That one's rude because, like, the perspective, you don't see that high. Up here. Up here. Wow! Yeah, I don't remember ever needing to roll him up here. Also, I'm sorry, Kunihiro is extremely forgettable. Like, I'm not trying to be mean to Kunihiro, but he's pretty forgettable. His head's a lunchbox. No. But like the angle at which he appears is near impossible to see. That's just rude. Also, hi Dandy. Hello. Sorry, I just saw the check-in. That's the thing. I think for a lot of the cousins though, they kind of expect you to go into the into first person and look around when you're trying to find things, which is fair, but that's a horrible spot. Like, that's up high at an angle that doesn't even, like, glance into your view. Where I think if they had put it on, like, a lower statue or something like that, where you would have seen it from the top of the hill, that would have been fine. But putting it that high up is, that's really rude. Especially at a level that does not run that well. Hi, BB. Float or don't float? All of the Robo Kings ones are very oddly worded. Buddy, lay down. Yeah, if it weren't for the jump mechanic, that would not be possible, right? Like, if it weren't for the jump mechanic, that one just wouldn't work. Okay, time for the medium just right. Hello, BB. Hello. Okay, time to roll up some kids. Here, you don't need to. Okay, just right. I need to get it to 2 meters. Which is there. Okay. 2 meters is slightly more than the amount it takes to roll up the large adults. Two meters is one, like, most of the large adults in the game are at about 1.9. There are some that are 2 meters. Well, I think it's like 1.95. I don't think any of them are 2 meters. Like, I think you're 1.95. I think the American might be 2 meters. Can't quite remember. And I don't know where the presents are. Why is my mouse up there? I have to sneeze again! I am looking around for whichever cousin is in here and whichever present is in here. Why is Hoshino inside the bathroom at the school? Well, there's another Hoshino. Boop, boop, boo, doo, boo, doo, boo, doo, boo. I love this song. The chiptune vibe is perfect. Okay, Huey. No, you're not Huey. You're Fumin. Fumin! Huey is Y-shaped. Fumin is U-shaped. Okay. I think we're at about 1-3. Yeah, because the young girls are running, which is 1-3. Young boys are 1-5. There's the present. Is the present up in this corner? was. I don't know where the present is. Problem is we've reached 2 meters. I think. Yeah, we've reached 2 meters. Well, no, he was still bouncing. I think we're very close to 2 meters. I'm gonna end and then we'll replay the level. Ba 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 da ba. How we doing? Because we were able to knock and then pick up the adult. Like, where does that put us? BB, lay down. 197. Let's go. That is extremely close. Perfect score. Let's go. I will take it. And we got Cousin Fumin, but we do need to replay the level. We need to find the present. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-da. Fumin, it's your turn. No! I need to interact with Fumin. There we go. Fumin! Okay, we need to go back to the level, because we did miss our present. We got everything else, but we are missing the present. Ba 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 da ba 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 do yeah ba ba ba. It is just funny you mentioned like it being Kunihiro. I'm just trying to think like if I were to list off all the cousins in Katamari, I think I would forget Kunihiro. Like every time, I don't think I would remember Kunihiro. I think I could probably list most of the other mainline cousins. Kunihiro would never make the list. I would never remember Kunihiro. Like, I'm still hung up on that. Okay, was the present in the middle classroom? I feel like it was in the middle classroom, but I didn't see it. There's an old lady up there. Item magnet. Nothing there. I don't see a present. I thought it was in the restroom, but it wasn't. Unless I missed it. Not there. Not there. Not there. Nope, not in there. And Fumin was in here, so it's not going to be in here. Where the heck? There's not a lot of hiding spots in this level. It was up there! Dang it! I thought so. I thought so. The very first, that was the first spot I looked in the first pass and I just didn't notice it. I thought it was something else up there. I thought it was a TV. I'm a fool. Yep, I did horrible there. It's fine. I wasn't trying. I was after the present. Honestly, still not a bad score, but not great at all. You know, I got the little flowers for the antenna. Ba 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 da ba. Hi, BB. Bap the BB. Bap the BB. Aww. BB getting bapped. BB getting bapped. Yeah, hi, buddy. Hi, buddy. You got eye crud again? Let me get it. Let me get the eye crud. There you go. Ba 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 da, ba 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 ba. Ooh, yeah. Brr, brr, brr. Make a star race. I love me some speed. 2 cousins and a present. If this is the speed one of them should be paste. No, this is gonna be Odeko and Nickel. I think it's Odeko and Nickel, and I don't know what the present is, but Odeko and Nickel? Are they gonna be there right away? Because if this is the racetrack, it's Odeko and Nickel. But usually you have to get Odeko, and then Nickel will be there the next time you do the level. Like, it's right up here. No, they're just there. They're just there right off the bat. Okay. I just wanted to test that, and then we'll restart the level. So, yeah, in this version, they removed the replaying to see more than one cousin. But listen! Listen! Notice how I'm not hearing race cars the whole time. They're there, but they're very quiet. Notice that? Notice that once upon a Katamari? Notice how this level isn't extremely loud and annoying to play? Sorry, once upon a Katamari. Oh, it's Drive. They put Drive here. Drive is not normally here. I mean, it makes sense that Drive is here, but Drive is not normally in this level. Like, in the other versions of this level. Though I guess Drive does make a lot of sense here. I feel like if they were to re-release this level now, like in the new one, they'd probably put Clip Clop in there. Also, in this one versus the We Love Katamari version, even in reroll, the road mirrors are actually cameras. In We Love Katamari, they were not. They were static images. Look at that. You can actually see a reflection off of them. Is it Odeko up there? No. Fujio! You've replaced them all! Are we gonna have this problem again? There we go. Now the present is normally up on this boat over here. I don't think it is this time. I'm not sure if it is this time. It is not up here, I don't think. Nope, it was still up there. Yeah, it's right there. But I gotta be like 13 meters to get that. You gotta do really well on this level to get the present. Most levels do not actually restrict you that hard. This one is pretty brutal. But this level is so much better in this game than it is in Once Upon a Katamari, where they did the same level, except it's extremely annoying. Or maybe thinking of We Love Katamari reroll. Once Upon a Katamari doesn't have this level, sorry. We Love Katamari reroll has this level extremely loud for no reason. I had that wrong. This level doesn't exist. They did all new levels for everything in Once Upon a Katamari. There we go. But it's like, in We Love Katamari reroll, this level is just like way too loud. Hey, Faina! Welcome, welcome! Welcome, Raiders. Hello? 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 Thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. Hope you're doing well. I'm complaining about We Love Katamari right now. Specifically the remaster. Remake? Well, I appreciate that. From one bunny to another. No, but thank you so much for the raid. For those who don't know me, my name is Cameron JK. My pronouns are they, them. I'm a chill variety streamer focused on indie, interactive, and games you may have never heard of. Katamari is more famous, I think, in the last couple years than it was 5 years ago, but it's still a game you may have never heard of. But yeah, we're chilling. What were you up to? What were you playing? I don't have a thing that privately tells me what you're doing yet. I need to add that. I want to make it so that way I can sound psychic and go, how was this? It's like it doesn't even post it in chat. Like, how did you know? Ah! Well, thank you to Celso for that. Big Walk was a lot of fun. I 100%ed it with my friend Larmith the other day. It's a genuine like 8 out of 10 for me. I just think it's kind of missing one of the things that makes me love puzzle games. I think it's a better game to people who aren't people who always play puzzle games. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna spoil anything. I just think it's, I'm just saying, I think it's better for people who aren't, like, super into puzzles. Because I want more puzzles that make me feel like I'm learning. And that game doesn't make me feel like I'm learning. But no, it's a good game. It is a good game. I like it. I had a lot of fun playing it. I think we beat the level. I got 40 seconds left and there's like nothing to roll up. What do you guys think? Oh. But no, I really do appreciate the raid and I hope you take care of yourself. Remember to get water, get up, stretch, wiggle around. I'm sure you've been going a while. Oh, thank you, Image. I saw it before it happened.
Oh,
thank you, Image.
Your underscore imagination just provided someone with a gift sub.
Mari, you sound quiet today. Mari, are you okay? Actually, everything sounds quiet. My headphones may have just been turned down. That's on me! There we go. Doo-doo, doo-doo. There we go. Bow, 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 bow. And that's fair. Like, the thing with Big Walk, right? The thing with Big Walk, and I'm sure you've noticed this. All the puzzles are unique, right? All the puzzles are unique. Seldom some random ones, but they're all unique. Most puzzle games, though, when you play them, you do a puzzle, and then you do a harder version of it, and a harder version of it, and a harder version of it, and you feel like you're learning. And I just don't feel like Big Walk has that, you know? I don't get that feeling of personal growth and, like, feeling smarter and smarter as the puzzles get harder and harder. That just isn't there in Big Walk, and I think that's an important part of puzzle games. Is, like, feeling like I've grown, and that's missing. That's all. Woo! What do you mean 100 points? What do you mean a perfect score? What do you mean a perfect score? How did I not get 120 points? How did I not get 120 points? What happened? Yeah, no, I generally agree. I'm not going to spoil anything. All I'll say is, at a certain point, though, in the game, they could have made harder puzzles. They could have. They have. There's a spot where they can do it, and they just didn't. And I don't know. It's things I would have redone. Obviously, their game, make it their way. If I could make one change to the game, though, like directly, it's that I think that we should be able to change the voice drop off. It doesn't have to change the range, but the rate at which it drops off, I would like to change the curve. Like, I would like the drop-off curve, instead of being this kind of steady distance drop-off, to be, I can hear them pretty well and then drop off. But they seem to have done a smooth curve, and it's too short. It's too short, especially if you think about the people who are doing like 12 people. Like, the distance that people would have to spread to have those conversations would be much further, and they're not going to hear each other. Like, why do I have to be within, like, 5 meters to hear somebody when there's no environmental sound? But no, I don't know how far other people are. All I'm saying is there is a point in the game where they could 100% make it work with longer audio range. It is a thing that they can do in Big Walk, or not, sorry, where they could have made the puzzles harder, and they chose not to. And fair enough, do what you want to do with your game. I just wish they were harder. I mean... I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. I do. I don't agree with it, but I get what you're saying, Fana. I get what you're saying. No, it's... I don't know. There's more the game could do. There's more the game could do. I don't think they'll ever really update the game. I think the game is its complete package. I'd be very curious to see where the game goes in like a modding sense. In like a year's time, to see if like people have made their own custom maps for it, maybe. I think people could easily make their own custom maps if people start modding the game and things like that. I think that would be really fun to see. But I think it's just gonna be a matter of waiting at this point. Hey, Gold! It's not as easy as something to be, but because it's Unreal Engine. And I know Unreal Engine is a little more tough with it, but I'd love to see little changes. I'd like people to change the audio drop-off curve. I really don't think it needs to be as harsh as it is, because any level that's dependent on the short audio range has soundproof glass. And if you're going to have soundproof glass on certain levels, why make the drop-off range so short? You know, like, things like that. But I would honestly, if it weren't Unreal Engine, and I don't want that anywhere on my computer installed as a dev tool, I would try making my own level, to be honest. My own puzzles, modify the ones that exist. There's one puzzle that really bugs me because you can do it completely solo. It's literally just take the gondola across, read what the answer is, come back over, grab the side, and go back over. And it's like, this isn't fun. I think there's ways that could make it fun. They just, I don't know. Some of them feel incomplete. And I would like to go back through and maybe finish up some of those, you know? Because yeah, like I said, it's an 8 out of 10 for me, which is not a bad score. Like, an 8 out of 10 for me on a game is a very high score. From me. I'm very picky. Like, even Katamari doesn't hit a perfect 10, and Katamari is my like everything when it comes to games. So, yeah. Oh, I see the present. Gimme. There we go. But no, it's a good 8 out of 10. It's a good 8 out of 10 experience. I think one of the bigger flaws with it is honestly, I think where it actually holds me back is I don't like its price point. And I'm not saying that 20 is a bad price point, but it's not a $20 game, it's a $40 game. At minimum. It is a $40 game minimum because you're always going to play it with somebody. I wish that they had just charged the $40 for one person and then did a game pass more similar to what like It Takes Two does and Split Fiction. I think their model of the host has to pay and then the rest get to be guests is more ideal for a game that requires multiplayer. Like, if the game requires multiplayer, having the more shared experience, I think, is the nicer way to go about it. Obviously, that's more of a personal gripe on it, but it is what it is. Why are you starting? Oh! I got the alert for the hype train before I got that. Thank you!
Stunning. Cold Dawn just provided 6 of you with a tier 1 gift sub.
Oh, thank you, Cold! I'm assuming that was to partially take advantage of the deal going on.
The record this month was 68. Can we beat it this time around?
So for those who are new here or have never seen this, we have a really cool redeem. If you have channel points, which you get 300 for just following. But you can redeem channel points, which are the hype balloon, which you can see kind of slowly filling the chat there. As you redeem those, it increases the number at the bottom, and people try and set records there. And we have a monthly record and then an all-time record, and you can just keep trying to raise that by redeeming as many of those as you can. It's silly fun. There's no reward, anything like that. It's just a cool little mini challenge for y'all. you are free to take part in or completely ignore. But it is, I think it's a really fun thing. I do want to upgrade it at some point, but I have like big plans in general to update my entire stream. So that will happen when it happens. Boost. Boost. Okay, I got a present. Did I get any cousins though? I feel like I'm missing a cousin. I don't know what cousin. I am trying to remember this. I thought there was a cousin up here. But I didn't grab a cousin when I got the... Oh, it was. I was right. It was Paula. Paula just avoided the magnet. Cool. I don't know if I got the other cousin here. If it's Pockle, I didn't. No idea. Bam, 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 bam. Go back into the room. Hop over the wall. Haha! I love seeing that counter go up though. Just seeing y'all redeem the hype balloons. It's really fun. For those who don't know with my streams, a lot of the effects that are actually available to y'all do affect in front of my game directly. So like there's actual ways through stream loots that people can flip my game upside down, mirror it, change the color palettes, all of that, and it does actually happen to my game. This is not just a visual effect on your side. So I work really hard on trying to get those cool things going on, so. That one doesn't because of how it layers on things, but it's still a cool one. How do we do? How many cousins did I get? Calculating score. We got 98, so we did get a perfect score. Because I was a little bit slow. Did I get the shooting star? We got a hood ornament. We got a cape. I think that's a cape. We got Paula. I think I did miss the second cousin. I did. Oh, crap. I'll come back later. Beep, beep, beep. And we did get the shooting star, so that's good. I'm bullying my cat right now. He's being very cute, so I'm pushing him over and bapping him. Go, Jumbo Men! Jameson. I have a Jameson. Big bro, I'm dizzy. The inner ear lies. Just focus on the combo. There's 3 of us, I say. Think outside the box. Heroes come mint in box and die in box. But thank you so much, Cold, for those subs. I really do appreciate it. Hey, you broke 200. What's the record? Oh, the record was only 68 this month. Let's go. Paula. But yeah, we did miss we missed a cousin. I don't know who's here. Gasp! It leveled up. Oh, thank you, Image. Ah, the roses!
Your underscore imagination just provided someone with a gift sub.
Those weren't dethorned. Thank you, Image, for gifting that sub to Celso. Okay, oh no! Oh no. Everybody, it's the Cowbear level. It's the Cowbear level! It was random? Nice. So the Cowbear level is actually, I think, the meanest in this one. For the fact that you can't see the color of everything. Look at this. For those who don't know this level is the most hated level by many. I love the level personally. But the goal of the level is roll up 1 cow or 1 bear. And once you do, that is the end. That is the end of the level. Don't do it, it's a trap. The goal of the level is to roll up the cow bear, which is a giant half cow, half bear hybrid that I based my entire streaming existence on. Cows. I got stuck on a banner! Bah! I wasn't ready to end the level, I got stuck. I'm sad. La la la. Let me redo the level, Your Majesty. It was an accident, I swear. Columbo and Daisy are here. Sorry, Jamo and Daisy. Still not used to the name change. Da 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 da. La la la. Olé! Yep, milk run Daisy. Daisy's feet squirt milk when she runs. Yes. La la. Run, Prince, run! La la la. La 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 la. Okay, we'll go back in here, go back to the cowbear level. Do it again. Da 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 do 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 do. I do like the idea of these levels in the way, like, oh, you've rolled up the thing, let's make them bright. Because that was actually a mechanic that existed in the original Katamari, but it's very subtle. They went from desaturated to full saturation. Rather than this, which is like a full desaturation, they took off like 10%, and then when you'd roll it up, it would actually be illuminated. It was enough to be pretty without being overwhelming, but I think it did remove some of the visual charm of the levels when you're trying to show it to somebody who's never played before. Because when you start playing, the game is quite dull. Not in a bad way, but it's like less pretty. And the game just looks better over time, which is a cool method. So there goes Daisy. There goes an elephant. But there was Daisy. Let's go up to the sheep. Sheep are a decent amount of size. But ideally we want to get to about 8 meters. Technically we want to get to 7 meters, 77 centimeters, 77 millimeters, but 8 meters is more than enough. Kai! Kai was doing sticker art. I know what Kai was up to. Kai, you've joined during a hype train. You've joined during a hype train. Right now people are spamming the hype balloon things. So, yeah, for those who don't know, during a hype train, you can redeem a channel point redeem. That is 1 channel point that is a hype balloon. I need to get Daisy. Daisy? Got her. I was after Daisy. But you can redeem a single channel point redeem that is called hype balloon, and it makes balloons fly up, and it raises the number at the bottom, and people try to hit a high score. The high score was 68. There it goes, it's ending. We got to 448. 449.
New monthly record. Hype balloon redeems got it to 449 this time.
See?
Wonderful.
There we go. But hello, Raiders. I hope you're doing well. For those who do not know me, my name is Cameron JK. My pronouns are they, them. I'm a chill variety streamer who focuses on indie, interactive, and games you may have never heard of. I'm playing Katamari Forever for the PS3. I am playing it on emulator, but I do own it. I just didn't feel like picking up my PS3. It's a really fun game. If you've never played Katamari, you definitely should. This is actually one of the better ones once you beat it, which is a weird thing to say, but visually, it bugs me. It's really good after you beat it because you can change the visual styles of the levels. They tried a new aesthetic for this one for like adding filters to everything, and it doesn't quite work. But it's fun. I hope your sticker art went well. I don't know what all you did. I only tuned in for a little bit, but I hope it went well. I hope you had a good time. I would do a raid shout out, but I'm kind of afraid to do them. The last stream I tried to do a raid shout out, and it crashed my OBS, so I'm kind of withholding on running that. Thought about musicals. I was more into... There's not a lot of musicals I'm huge on. It's not that I'm against musicals. I just don't appreciate them fully. Like, I really enjoyed Repo the Genetic Opera, which isn't technically a musical. It's an opera, blah, blah, blah. I enjoyed Rent when it was popular. Looking back, it's not as good, but I enjoyed it when it was popular. I've never seen Heathers. Oregon Trail, the musical, is probably the best musical, and I blame Cleo for putting that bias in me. If you've never seen it, it's on YouTube. Watch the Oregon Trail musical. Boop, 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 boo. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer true. Yes, Kai. Yes. Okay, we'll go over here. You can have that, and I think we're good there. Okay, I gotta do this for everybody, because I bring this up and I want to make sure it's seen properly. It's nope. Where am I going? It's here. And then we go over to here, and we go back. And we go to... Where are they? No. No. Cousins. Honey, a cousin who messes up just about everything she does. Oddly, she never screws up when nobody's watching. Fumin, a cousin with two heads. Her left and right brain are completely separate, but she isn't particularly smart. Fujio, a cousin who we think has gotten older. The volcano on his head doesn't erupt off him, but it's still active. Have a good one, Kai. Ichigo, a cousin with a strawberry figure. She's in the habit of eating only the strawberries in her strawberry shortcake. Marcy, a precocious cousin who recently discovered the world of fashion. She hasn't found anyone she likes, though. Lamore, this second cousin is like Cupid. The hearts on her body change whenever she gets a couple together. Daisy, a second cousin whose pink feet shoot out milk, making it hard for her to run. A mammal who's loose with her time. There you go. Also, this is her sound. She has a very bassy one. Om. Paula, a strange girl who keeps a pet duck in her room. Her parents are very rich. Hans has the perfect body for lying around and watching TV. He's always tripping over things. It might be Moo backwards. I never even thought about it. Kunihiro, a young cousin from the countryside who loves to ride on different types of vehicles. Dangle, a cousin who has a fear of heights. Apparently his hobby is observing ants' nests. Pooh, people often mistake this cute cousin for a baby. We think it's because of the pillow she carries on her head. What pillow? There's no pillow. I don't understand that line. What pillow? There's a plant. Drive, a cousin with a perfect sense of balance. He often receives parking tickets for just standing around. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer, moo. Make a star danger or constellations. Let's make a danger star. We're gonna make Scorpius. Big stretch, big stretch, big stretch. Okay. I'm okay. You get to start big in this level. Kind of interesting. There's not a lot of levels that actually start you large. You usually have to work your way up, but they're like, nah, this one's fine. Take that, Great Wall of China. Not so great now, are you? Ba-da-ba-bop. Ba-ba-da-bop. I don't know what cousins are in this level because they all melt together when you're this big. Wow, 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 wow. Go! No! I'm trying to remember the name of the giant penguin because I feel like the penguin's name is also Paula, but Paula being a cousin makes that weird, and I feel like that's wrong now, and I'm like stuck trying to remember the giant penguin's name. Which feels like a really weird sentence for those who do not know what I'm talking about. There's a giant penguin! She has a name. I think it's Paula. I am stumped. Okay, we're big enough to start rolling up the desert. There we go. There's Hans over there. We've already rolled up Hans. Try to avoid the storm so I don't get lifted too much. There's Honey. Honey doesn't matter here. That would be nice, though. There we go. There's Fujio. Drooby! Drooby's new. Drooby's new. Okay, we got Drooby. There's the present. Meow 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 meow. Take that, Senegal. Alright, I rolled up Senegal. And Georgia and Moscow. And Aurora Borealis. In my kitchen. Bow, 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 bow. Boop-a-doop. Whoa, lighting. I think one of the comet's tails ended up in my camera. Morocco, Jordan, Kuwait. This level's really funny because the original version of this level was actually inside out. And this time it's not. Like, they remade the level, but the original level was inside out. You were actually rolling up inside a sphere, and then they rotated around it. I can't pick that up yet. I'm also missing a cousin. And I think I missed them very early in the stage, rather than later. Just fine, but... Hello, Australia. Timor, Papua New Guinea. Palau. Myanmar, Pakistan, Qatar, Yemen. Tanzania. Bow, 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 bow. Getting there. I will get that present. Wherever it's hiding. Ah, I got hit by a star. How many people can say that? Got hit by another star. There it is. Give me the present. Speed boost, turn a little bit, boost again. We should leave the Earth. There we go. Oh, not yet. Oh, no, we stay on the Earth for this one. I forgot. I think the normal thing for this level is that something's about to hit the globe. But this time around, nothing's about to hit the globe except for comments. Oh my god, I'm getting bullied. Save me, Bolivia. There we go. Nailed it. I love this game. I love this game! Ooh, it's raining in my overlay. The Royal Rainbow is making it beautiful in here. It's always beautiful in here. Always beautiful. No matter what they say. I saw your face in a crowded place. How'd we do? That was a lot of numbers. 100 points. I could have been bigger. I lost points because it wasn't big enough. Found Drooby though. I'm filling up my water. How we doing on trophies? I still don't actually have the platinum in the official game either. This is the sad part. I don't have the platinum in the official game. I'm missing it by 1 because of this one. I don't have 100% of the collection. I got 99.9% of the collection. I'm missing like 3 buildings and I cannot find them. And because I'm missing those 3 buildings, I do not have the platinum trophy on the non-emulated version of this game. It's sad. It genuinely makes me very sad. Wah. Boo, 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 boo. Oh. Ugh. Blah, blah, blah. Let me go... I think I go here. If I go here, will it give me the thing? No, I don't have any photos. This is a little scene that I never actually go and visit. It's very pretty. Like, I need to take inspiration from just scenes like this for my overlay. Because I would like to add it so that way if the rainstorm ends in my overlay that a rainbow could come out. Because I think that would be a nice touch for my overlay, right? Like if the rain ends during the day, there's a chance for the rainbow to appear. I just need to link things together for that to happen. I'm gonna write a note for that. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-da. Where is it? Add rainbow after rain during daytime. There we go. I've written it down! Bam, 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 bam. I think there's a thing for listening to music. Also, shout out to Once Upon a Katamari for actually referencing this DJ area, because I believe this is the area that the Queen of All Cosmos is actually DJing in Once Upon a Katamari. They don't have a lot of them, but Bow, 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 bow. There we go. Got the music lover challenge. Bow, 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 bow. Save the game. Okay. So, I'm mentally exhausted today. And I feel a little bit bad saying that. I am mentally exhausted. I haven't been sleeping well, so I do apologize on that front, but I am probably going to wrap up here. But I will send you away to somebody. I don't know who I'm going to send you to, but I will send you away. But I do again want to say thank you to both Faina and Kai for those raids. Thank you to Image and Cold for those gift subs. That really does mean a lot, and I'm so happy you did. But I do need to send you away to somebody. Trying to see where best to send you. Because I like to match the vibes. I like to match the vibes. The vibes are a bit hard to match today. I think the best we're gonna get is I'm gonna send you over to Reki. Reki is currently playing Ocarina. I can talk Ocarina of Time. So go be lovely for me and go be kind. Go be kind to her for me, okay? I would appreciate that. Go be lovely, go be supportive, go be fantastic. And again, if you are hanging out from the raids and you have not clicked the follow button, please do consider clicking the follow button here. I would really appreciate seeing you again. We stream 10 times a week, so you can always catch me. Just chill vibes, creating cool new stuff. And if you follow me now, you'll even get to see my overlay like evolve in time. Because I do plan on trying to recreate it in Godot, which is a pretty awesome thing. Gasp! A first-time chat from Avery. But no, I appreciate y'all a lot. Go be kind, go be lovely, and I'll catch y'all next time. That said, see ya. Love ya. Bye-bye.